Up to the 30, the 20, 10, 5. Torrey Horton back to the end zone.
28-yard play. Guess who? Body up the middle, making another move to the outside. 15, 10, end zone again.
Keeps it. Nice move by Brown. He's got space. He's got 6. 35-yard touchdown for Byron Brown. A record-setting night for the South Florida quarterback.
Down so far, a little bit of a high snap. Genty right up the middle. Genty has room. Ashton Genty, give him 6.
Second and low. Lagar tries to pin it in. Runnels, it does. Runnels stays up. The show's off. It's 4-3 Wheels. Incredible effort for Runnels.
The G5 Hive. All G5, all the time.
Welcome to the G5 Hive Live, and we are excited to bring you the G5 college football coverage you love each and every week. I am Luke, and I am proudly joined by my co-host, Justice. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching us on X, please give us a follow, a like, and a retweet. And if you're listening to us in podcast form, please leave a rate and review. And don't forget, the G5 Hive merchandise stores is now live. You can get that down here at the link below if you're watching us on YouTube or X. That'll also be in our YouTube video comments as well as pinned on our X page at the bottom of the screen here. Now we've got our sights turned to week 12. And our midweek G5 games, we've got Ball State at Buffalo, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. What do we think? Justice, what you got this week?
I think Buffalo. They've been up and down too, but I think they've been a little bit more consistent. Although, if Ball State can not turn the ball over, then they have a chance to win this game. But I think I would take Buffalo.
Buffalo is favored by 4.5. They are at home. Total 53.5. Give me Buffalo in this one, and I think Sean Dolak and that Buffalo defense is what does it here for them tomorrow or today if you happen to be listening to this on Tuesday. Next, we have Western Michigan at Bowling Green. I got Bowling Green in this one. What say you, Justice?
I like Bowling Green. They're solid on both sides of the ball. Western Michigan defense not so great. So I think it's going to be 2 losses in a row for the Broncos. Unfortunately, Bowling Green's favored by 8.5. Both of these teams are 4-1, so one of them is going to move to 5-1, and I think Bowling Green is the one that's going to do it.
Central Michigan at Toledo. Central Michigan on their third-string quarterback. Toledo 3-2 in the MAC. Central Michigan 1-4. Toledo opens up as 4.5-point favorites.
14.5.
Oh, what did I say?
4.5.
Oh, 14.5. Yeah. Total 50.5. I like Toledo in this one. Defense, offense, Tucker Gleason, Jerron Newton. Just Central Michigan being down to the third-string quarterback hurts them in this one. Toledo's already pretty good. Give me Toledo.
Yeah, it should be a blowout. I mean, and if you're looking at it, I believe all 3 of these games are at the same time. I believe they all start.
Sorry, I forgot.
They all start at 7.
7 p.m. Eastern. For all.
And
those
so
games.
if I'm going to pick just one to watch, I think I'd lean Ball State Buffalo as my first choice, and then Western Michigan Bowling Green. I don't think I would watch any of the Central Michigan Toledo game just because I don't expect it to be a good game.
I guess it depends on what you want to watch. So, I anticipate Bowling Green to handle Western Michigan. The score might not show it, but I feel like they will dominate the game. but it's 4-1 versus 4-1. Or do you watch, I think, a good football game? Ball State, Buffalo. It just happens to be 2-3 in the MAC versus 3-2 in the MAC. You know, which one do you want to watch? And I side with you, Justice. I would want to watch Ball State at Buffalo. Moving on to Wednesday, we've got Kent State at Miami of Ohio. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Miami of Ohio favored by a big number, 30. Over under, or not over under. Total is 45.5. So they think that Kent State can get 15.
Yeah, I don't know about that. not
Yeah,
unless I don't know. I guess I should look it up to see what the status of Tommy Ulatowski is. But if he's not back,
Tommy?
then yeah, then I don't think so. If he's not back, I was just looking to see. Yeah, he was. Well, he wasn't on the injury report this past week, so I think they said that he was banged up, but he wasn't on the official injury report. So I don't know if he's back. I think they can score 15 points. If he's not back, then yeah, probably not.
All right. We've got Akron at Northern Illinois Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Akron 1-2 or 1-4 in the MAC. Northern Illinois 2-3 in the MAC. Ontario Brown, we'll see if he can make his comeback in this one. If not, I feel like they'll be able to run the ball pretty well. Akron, if you haven't been paying attention, this will be your chance to watch them on CBS Sports Network. They run this 2-quarterback system where they've got Finley there pretty much between the 20s. So, like, if you're going to score a passing touchdown, it's going to be kind of a long passing touchdown, which Norton has on the season 36 receptions, 667 yards, and 6 touchdowns for the Zips. And then they bring in another quarterback. I'm trying to remember his name off the top of my head. I want to say Williams.
Taj Bullock.
Taj Bullock. He comes in there and he runs quite a bit. More of an speed, like an option RPO, where they pretty much either he's keeping it or a handoff. So you'll get to see that 2-quarterback system. I like Northern Illinois. I like Northern Illinois at home. The books also like Northern Illinois. 15.5 point favorites. Over under of 45.5 in this one. Give me Northern Illinois.
Yeah, it should be all Northern Illinois.
Eastern Michigan at Ohio, 7 p.m. Eastern. Ohio favored by 10 points, 49.5. This one will be a good game. I
think it'll be a closer
again,
game
we're
than
gonna do
that.
the same thing. Which game to watch on a Wednesday? It would be this one on ESPN2.
Yeah.
Eastern Michigan at Ohio. Eastern Michigan 2-3 in the MAC. Ohio 4-1. Ohio's got a pretty good defense. Eastern Michigan not too bad themselves. Cole Snyder, if you're not familiar, he is a transfer from Buffalo. Over at Eastern Michigan. This season, he's been running the ball pretty well. Thrown for a couple hundred a game. I believe he's also in our 2020 guys, so we'll talk about him a little bit later. But yeah, I think this one's going to be closer than the 10. And I don't know if I want to say that Eastern Michigan would win this one. I like Ohio. I like Parker Navarro. So I'm going to stick with the Bobcats in this one.
But if I'm betting the spread, I think I'm going to take Eastern Michigan. I don't think Ohio wins by 10. And again, all 3 games start at 7. but this is definitely the one to watch. I think the Eastern Michigan Ohio game.
All right, Thursday standalone game, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. East Carolina at Tulsa. 3-2 East Carolina, 1-4 Tulsa. When it comes to conference play, ECU favored by 14 on the road, over under 61.5. Give me ECU and the points in that spread. Like Tulsa is going to get carved up through the air. We'll talk about it later in the show about Peyton Hauser, Chase Sewell. Grab like ECU. I anticipate them tossing the ball around the yard. Peyton Hauser had 6 touchdowns this last week. I anticipate another great game from him.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think East Carolina continues their winning streak and great offensive play against Tulsa.
All right. Friday night, wrap up our games here with Wyoming at Colorado State. 2-3 Wyoming in the Mountain West. Colorado State's 4-0. In this one, Colorado State's favored by 10 at home, coming off the bye, over under 47.5. But Wyoming, they seem to be clicking. They make the change at quarterback. Things are looking a little bit better. Harrison Whaley came back.
Yeah, they're coming off the
I
bye
believe
too.
Wyoming's also coming off a bye. Kind of like Wyoming in this one. Like I don't feel good about it, but like I feel like Harrison Whaley's well enough that I think they're going to ride him this game, and I think Wyoming can pull this one out. Obviously, for my take on Colorado State being in the Mountain West championship game, that would hurt. So secretly, I want Colorado State to win this one, but I would not be surprised if Wyoming's able to pull this one out.
Yeah, I agree.
And the game that I'm going to be watching
is a lot of offense.
Fireworks. A lot of offense. Honestly, the Wyoming Colorado State game will be interesting, just for the Mountain West play. But North Texas at UTSA, both teams 2-3. North Texas favored on the road by 2 points, and over under a 72.5. I expect some fireworks. North Texas throwing the ball a lot. Owen McCowan throwing the ball a lot. What are you excited about?
Yeah, I'm excited to see a high-scoring game. Both of these offenses can score a lot of points. I don't think either defense can be mistaken for a great defense. I think I'm interested to see if we see Devin McEwen back for UTSA. He hasn't played the last few weeks. Be interested to see if he's going to be able to come back after this bye. It kind of feels like it might be a who has the ball last wins kind of game.
Yeah, so I'm real excited for this one. I'll probably be watching both again. Start at 8 p.m. Eastern. I think I'll probably be watching more of this UTSA North Texas game just for the offensive fireworks. But do know that Wyoming Colorado State has big implications there for the Mountain West.
Yes.
That's going to do it for us. Come back and join us next week as we discuss what happened in Week 12, as well as look forward to Week 13. We give you our waiver wire guys to look for to help you out in Week 13 of the 2024 season. As always, we bring you the up-to-date on the latest news and happenings in the world of G5 college football. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you're watching us on X, please give us a retweet, a like, and a follow. And if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please subscribe and leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. Thank you all for your support. And until the next time, we are the G5 Hive.
Hakka, 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 hakka,